Greece is coming out of an 8-year financial crisis, which has seen its economy shrink by a quarter, and unemployment is still high at around 20%. But it's open for business and open for foreign investment. So what are the opportunities and the risks? Well, to hear more, let's meet Elias Athanasiou, Chief Executive of Enterprise Greece, which facilitates inward investment in the country and promotes Greek goods and services. I'm Sarah Lockett. Welcome to the Business Debate. Elias, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Hello, Sarah. It's a pleasure to be here.
So what are the main opportunities in Greece? What are the sectors that are growing? What is Greece good at?
Well, for sure, we're good at tourism. Everybody knows that Greece is a major tourist destination. Last year, we hit an all-time high, accepting 30 million tourists into Greece. So this is something like 3 times the population. Other industries is the food and beverage industries, for sure. That are very strong and somehow are complementary with the tourism industry.
And people may be surprised to hear that Greece has a very thriving pharmaceutical industry. Tell me about that.
Yes, the pharmaceutical industry in Greece actually is very strong. You can break it down into 2 major categories. The international companies that are producing pharmaceuticals in Greece. Almost all of the international companies have production facilities in Greece, and Greek companies that are doing R&D regarding generic pharmaceuticals.
And what is most beneficial to Greece? That ex-international company builds its factory in Greece, or if an international company invests in a Greek company that's already there?
I would say both. Both have pros and cons. I would say that investing in an existing company has much faster results for the investor, because we have a lot of companies in Greece that need capital to expand and expertise. But on the other hand, we have a lot of assets that are non-performing ones. So there are also opportunities in greenfield investments as well. But these take more time.
And Greece has been very focused on its domestic market, hasn't it? It does need to export more. How are you helping with that?
We're doing a lot of things to help. Actually, 2017 for sure is going to be an all-time record year for Greek exports. Greece is moving from a closed economy to an open economy. Greek companies have understood that they have to export more. You know, the domestic market is, okay, I'm not saying saturated, but of course a lot of opportunity lies outside of Greece. What we do as Enterprise Greece to help them is, depending on the phase that each company has reached regarding its exports, we provide advice how to open up a new market. Usually if it is outside of the EU, we will provide advice how to export, what tax treaties exist, try to help them with the local embassy or the local trade attaches. What else we do is that we organize trade fairs. We practically organize one major trade fair every week, so it's 52 trade fairs per year.
A lot of trade fairs, but Greece has dropped to 61st in the World Bank's rankings of ease of doing business, so it's not very easy to do business there. And what are you doing to make it easier to invest? Some
reports say Greece has dropped, some reports say Greece has improved its position, but I'm not going to stick on that. What I can say is that doing business in Greece is easier. They have a lot of legislation has been passed that facilitates the opening of new businesses. We, as a government agency, facilitate the interaction of the private sector with the government and facilitate and help them navigate around all the red tape and other needs they may have.
And I know that you are here to promote Greece, but there are some problems. There have been wage cuts, there's relatively high unemployment, we have the IMF bailout loan. So what would you say to investors about the risks?
The risks for Greece, we believe, have gone away. We have seen the yields of the 10-year bonds going below 4%. If you see the short-term bonds, the 3-month T-bills, as they call them, they are trading at yields that are even lower than the US. So the perception of Greece as a place of risk is an 11-year low right now. So nobody's talking about Brexit, nobody's talking about other risks, country-specific risks. There are a lot of opportunities. So Greece today combines 2 unique features. It is a country that belongs to EU and the Eurozone, so having a stable currency, and on the other hand has opportunities that you may find only in emerging markets.
And that unemployment is getting better, isn't it, that situation?
This is improving drastically. It had reached 27%, now it's down to 20%. Still, it's a high number. We have to move this lower in order to attain the sustainable growth of the country, for sure.
And the advantage of having that unemployment is that you do have this workforce all ready to work, and they are relatively highly educated, aren't they?
They're highly educated, highly skilled, multilingual, and having a 20% unemployment means that international investors can easily find the necessary workforce to perform their activities.
And you do have international players who are investing in buying up Greek debt on the secondary market, so they're getting interest rates of 7-8%, which is a very good return for them. Why is that not enough to just have that kind of influx of money into the country?
We want this influx of money into the country because this brings down the yields, so this makes it easier for the country to go to the markets, to issue new bonds. That this is going to be issued post the end of the program in August. But also we are seeking for foreign direct investment. So this is the important factor that is going to build, the new Greece, moving it forward in a new direction.
Well, Elias, thanks very much for telling us all about it.
Thank you too. It was a pleasure being here.
And join us next time when we'll be discussing the latest innovations in the blockchain revolution and artificial intelligence. But for now, from me, Sarah Lockett, at the London Stock Exchange Studios, it's goodbye and thanks for watching.